Gary is welcome to Gary Smith's NSL News show, NSL Live Talk.
Thank you for attending.
Take it from here, Gary.
I have nothing to say.
We have NSL Live Talk at the Indoor World Cup in Charleroi airspace. Gary Smith, Mathieu. We haven't had him in a while. The national coach in France. Thank you merci beaucoup for taking the time. We are at the end of the first day. Second day.
Round
8 rounds. Mathieu, are you happy?
Yes, I'm quite happy about French team. And it's a strange year, because we have a new open indoor forward team and a open and female too. We don't train a lot, and it's a strange year because we have a World Meet too in outdoor. So we are really happy. We know that Hayabusa changed one teammate, so it's different. We know the level, and we follow her speed. So it's a nice place. It's a nice meet for us.
Yeah, you're especially your team that competed here, the indoor team. They made great progress in a very short time period, right? Gary, were you scared a little bit? I mean, well, they beat your team anyway.
We're happy they're not jumping
so far.
No, I mean, I think it's amazing for the sport to have these youngsters come through, and I think it's. I have to be honest, only through your news do I know their names. So it's amazing that you see these young kids come through, and I'm very impressed with the females, the Czech girls. Incredible, and I see like a similar style. If I look at the French female, to me it looks more like it's clean, it's skydiving, it's smooth. And I look at the French, the Czech ladies, it's more rough. But they have the tunnel time that they keep going. And if I take it to the open, the French open team now, they are youngsters. They have the bodies. They are fast. They move. And even if it gets rough, they keep going. And it's something that, if you look at Hayabusa, they are a little bit slower and of course smoother. But then again, if you go to airspeed is the cleanest I've seen them fly. They look very smooth, very fast, and but it's for me there's very little roughness. And I think that would be the French youngsters if they keep going and they can keep the team together. And I don't know what's the plan. That if they just smoothen things out, it's going to be on the same level, because some of the scores they're very close to airspeed.
Airspeed, the big elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Are you impressed with the airspeed performance?
Yeah, really interesting.
You scared them a little bit in round 2?
Yes, we beat airspeed in round 2. Yeah, but it's a 10 round, so 1-1 it's okay. 10 round. Really impressive round. And they are a little bit alone because Hayabusa changed one guy. It should be interesting, but maybe we will see in 1 year, and 2 years.
I mean, airspeed looks super strong, and there hasn't been one round where I looked and I thought there's a weakness. They look solid, and it looks like they could go on for 1 minute, 1 minute 13, 2 minutes, and with no change. It just keeps going. So that's very impressive. And but they've been together a long time now. They've worked very hard. They've jumped and they fly. So I mean, they're where they have to be, and I'm sure they will leave here very happy, very happy.
So now the changes for you are coming now. First, the forward team that is here will be split.
Yeah, normally it's the last competition for this team because we need to do competition from airplane for skydiving.
Yeah,
so it's difficult to have the time for training, and we need to split the team. If we want to train as professional, we need to split the team because some guys are still studying, need to go to school, and it's not easy for the next 2 years. But maybe they will stay in the system. Maybe we can change, maybe we can do tunnel. But normally we have a new four-way open team for Eloy, and we will start training at the end of the month. So it's a long time work because John Batoni he only have 136 jumps. So it will be strange. It will be really new. Even in training, it's not the same approach.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, because the security and everything we need to take care. But normally it's a long project. So maybe in 2 years, in 4 years, we'll see. And also in tunnel for next year, in 2023, with a good tunnel training time in winter, we can do something. I think it will be interesting.
Well, I think if I can jump in, I think for you, you've done a great job with that. You came here with different teams and you're in the medals. You know, so I think it's fantastic. It's really good.
Second place in 4-way right now.
Yes.
Second place in
Female.
juniors right now. Second place in
Juniors and female.
women is it's difficult. For me, it's not over yet at least.
No.
And so it's a great trend
So
showing.
if you leave with silver medals and everything, then you can be super happy. You know, especially knowing that you're up against Airspeed, who's been together so long, and you're up against the Cubs, even though they're new female, they've been together since juniors. So so in that sense, it's not that easy to just put teams together and win. So I think you can be very proud of your showing here.
It's an interesting combination with the 4-way team too, because they're combining or they're teaming up with Alban, right?
Yeah.
So he's a very young kid. He's just, but he's already a professional kind of. And then I'm young.
No, he's more senior.
He's
And how old he is?
senior,
20.
right.
He's just
He's 20 years old. Right?
Yeah, 21.
no, he's one of the old guys.
And Mathieu is 23, 24.
Yeah, 24. Yes, 24.
So it's a young team, no matter, except Dam Young is a little older, but it's a very young team. And then you have the other situation with the 4-way women team, because the same lineup that is here goes into outdoor.
Yes, but we change the slot and we don't train from planes. There is a hard work too, because we will start in May. We'll do maybe 300 or 400 jumps. We don't have a lot of training days because some of them are working. It will be difficult. We know that.
Maybe going a little bit earlier to Eloy for training days before?
Yes, normally we plan to go maybe 1 week before, but no, we will train in France, in Pamiers, and we hope we have a good weather because it can be easy to lose 50 jumps. We need to train.
But also in the US now, it's expensive.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, whether it's COVID, it's expensive.
Earlier.
And
It's expensive.
We'll stay in France.
Except next year in the beginning of the year, you're coming to Florida.
We hope.
I told the girls already. So
We hope so.
fully sponsored.
Now it's really expensive to go to the US.
Yeah, rental cars, it's crazy.
Yeah, we don't see much of that anymore because it has become so expensive. There are not a lot of teams anymore going overseas, for winter training or so, because it's expensive and travel and accommodation, all that. So we shall see what's going to happen. Good luck with that. We would love to see you, and I would love to see everybody.
Maybe the final of the Shimla.
Well, maybe more than 2 teams next year, more than 3 teams next year. All right, guys, I guess you have things to do. I would love to do this for a few hours and talk about all kind of stuff, because it is one last question. I have to do this, of course, for the audience. What's the 8-way situation in France, Mathieu?
There is no 8-way in France.
That's official now, no 8-way in France.
Yeah, it's official. Maybe we will have an 8-way team, but not a full-time training team. Maybe we will send a team, but it will not be an official French team.
That's sad.
Yeah.
It's like in 2018, right? A team in Australia.
Yeah.
Well, what can you do? You can only do what's within your limits and budgets, I guess.
Budget constraints.
What do you do? What's coming up for you next?
I go. Well, Hayabusa starts also out jumping in 2 weeks in this weather. Although they said it's 20 degrees next week.
I'm so disappointed with the Belgian weather, I have to say.
And then next week it's better, they say. But and then I'm hoping with Qatar to go to Imperia in May for a 2.5 week camp. In
Yeah,
May.
Qatar we were missing actually. That's the only where the Russian teams are actually there.
Russia?
They have good teams in all events and in Qatar. So a few teams are missing here actually.
Yeah.
Leaderboards.
Well, Qatar, it would have been great to see them. I mean, competing up and with a new Hayabusa team, with the French team. But of course, you need to train. You need to train. You can't just come here and get in the tunnel thing. You can match it. So, but it's Ramadan, unfortunately, and they're not here.
Hey, the US delegation has a very good chance this year for another sweep. The last sweep, Mathieu, you were a part of that in 2010.
Yeah.
So it looks like only the girls could possibly stop it. Pressure is on you and the girls.
Yeah, but like Mathieu, if they only make 300 jumps, it's going to be tough because the US
They're
is training hard.
and they're good. They have a good team now.
The US team, the UK maybe. It will be difficult.
If the Russians are coming, we don't know yet what's going to be in October.
And if they train.
Yeah, but the US has the best chance in a long time for a sweep, for a sweep, right? Okay, that shall be it. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Taking
Kurt.
the time, gentlemen. Gary, Mathieu, merci beaucoup. Und der letzte Bier.